This is the Linguistics Podcast. Questions or comments can be directed to Twitter at LinguistChris or via email to linguistchris@gmail.com. Hello and welcome to the Linguistics Podcast. My name is Chris, and this will be the last episode in this format. So the Linguistics Podcast is switching over to a YouTube channel format, and the reasons for this are a few-fold, actually. First of all, I've always wanted to have a video component to a lot of these podcasts, all the way back to the introductory podcasts when I was doing syntax and phonetics, phonology. I realized it would be really a lot easier to be able to show some kind of visual component like a syntax tree or something like that along with the audio in order to better get the point across. And it's always kind of irked me that I had not a real option to have a video podcast. Now obviously there is one way to do a video podcast, and that would simply be to upload the video files and have them downloadable just as the audio files are. The problem with that is the bandwidth becomes exponentially more expensive. This podcast already is not free. I pay out of pocket for the bandwidth, and as the podcast has become more popular, I've found that I'm simply not able to keep up with that bandwidth cost. So as a result, as I said, I am moving to YouTube, and I think it would be better for all parties involved. I really do. There will be access to the old audio-only episodes of this podcast on the YouTube channel. There will also be new episodes, including ones that I already have in the pipeline, which may or may not have visual components along with them. Some of them may be straight video, some of them may be audio with visual aids, some may be audio only, and I'll mark what type of episode it is when I upload it. I know that a lot of you will have a few concerns about this. Those of you who listen in the car are probably very concerned because you may not like the idea of using YouTube instead of iTunes, for example, to automatically have episodes updated in podcast style. And to those people I say don't worry, because one of the first episodes I will upload on the YouTube channel will be concerning exactly how you can get access to the YouTube channel just in the same way you had access to this podcast. There are, in fact, ways to do that, and they're not too complicated, but I will devote the first episode or the second episode to telling those loyal listeners exactly how you can get the same podcast experience that you had before, so you can still listen to me in the car, and there won't be a lot of change there. Now, if you don't listen to me in the car, this won't affect you all that much. It'll simply be a different link that you go to in order to get new episodes of my podcast. As I just said, I think this is best for all parties involved. I think you'll really enjoy the new format, and I think I will enjoy being able to show more information in a clearer way, and also eschewing the bandwidth cost, which, like I said, has been problematic. How do you get to the new YouTube location? Unfortunately, there is already someone on YouTube with a LinguistChris account. I have the LinguistChris Gmail account, but someone has a YouTube channel called LinguistChris. And by the way, that channel is not related to language or linguistics, so I'm not sure why they have that title, but oh well, they do. So because of that, I will not be using LinguistChris as the name of the YouTube channel, but rather simply the Linguistics Podcast. So if you look for Linguistics Podcast, one word, on YouTube, eventually you will find it. It's not up yet. I will post a link on the Twitter account when it is finally up, and that way you can find it. And I will also post a hard link to how you would get to that channel in the show notes for this particular episode, so that you can update your bookmarks. Now, these episodes in the existing Linguistics Podcast feed and all 30 episodes will be available to the end of the month. At that time, they will be pulled down because I will no longer be paying for the bandwidth. However, they will be re-uploaded before they're taken down. They'll be re-uploaded on the new YouTube channel. So you will still have access to the old content, as I said. Another advantage to the new YouTube format will be the ability of all of you to message me directly on YouTube, as well as comment on the videos directly. So there'll be a lot more chance for collaboration, a lot more chance to get questions answered that are relevant to a particular episode. There's currently a comment system on the feed, the Linguistics Podcast feed, but it's never been used heavily, and I think it's because it's sort of awkward. If you access it via iTunes, it's not really clear how you get to the actual podcast feed. Like I said, I think this is just more straightforward, a lot clearer for everybody. It's cheaper for me, it's better for you, so I hope that you end up agreeing with me that this move is for the better. As always, you can keep in contact with me on Twitter. @LinguistChris is the handle, and it will remain the handle, even though the YouTube channel will be simply Linguistics Podcast. Also, I am available via email, as always, linguistchris@gmail.com. And I do really enjoy all the emails I get. I get a couple a week from all around the world asking for more information about a topic or some clarification on topics, and I really do enjoy replying to those and really keeping interest high in language and linguistics. So I hope that continues as well. But like I said, you'll have more options for contact once this new YouTube channel is up and running. I expect it to be up and flowing in the next 2 weeks or so. With episodes that I already have in the pipeline being the first to be uploaded, as well as the episode explaining how you can continue to listen to the Linguistics Podcast in the same way you do now. And for those of you who have no problem at all using YouTube to access great content, I hope you will migrate on over there and continue to listen to me and to watch new episodes, those that are to be watched instead of listened to. And as always, thank you for listening, especially those of you who have been with me since the beginning. I've been told numerous times that a lot of people have felt that I've been filling a sort of gap in the podcast world, and I hope to continue to do that because even on YouTube there is a gap in terms of linguistics and language content. There's a lot of language learning videos on YouTube, but there's not a lot on formal linguistics, so I do hope to continue doing what I've been doing there. Okay, so thanks as always, and I will see you guys on YouTube.